Now I got...
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? My royal... As you wish.
I swear by my sword! Wind, hear me! Hear me.
What's the hurry?
Nice and spicy. Race you.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
By real.
I do hope the Knights of...
Have you heard? Parting.
What's the hurry?
Add astro.
Unfun's iron.
All tasks have been handed out.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
No time.
Stabilize!
Barbados, guide us.
Stabilize!
Don't hurt me! Nowhere to hide.
Let your guard down.
This is yours! Stabilize!
Nowhere to hide.
Order guide!
Cut to the chase.
Solidify! This is yours!
I will have order.
Good. Keep cut to the chase.
This is order.
I will have order.
Nowhere to hide.
No time to lose.
Gather. Quake.
This is
Hear
order.
me. Nowhere to hide.
Order guide.
Guard down.
Speed of light. Speed of light.
No time to lose. No time to lose. No time to lose.
Crumble.
Seems all the other knights already have... I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Kratos, guide us.
This one will be frozen.
Go hunting in the game.
What's the hurry?
Most of you out there know that we're the official
About things in no, we record on our separate tracks. That's 4 tracks per episode, that's 16 tracks. Remove the silences, whatever remains is however much all of us talked, each one of us individually. So, Jack order, shall we?
First game added a shitload of stuff to it, added a bunch of new modes to play. It looks great, sounds great. It's just literally...
Most of you out there know that we're the official...
Spell the phrase spelling bee.
That's
and
racist.
Today we're going to... Is it? Or do I just hate you in particular?
Well, depends on what you hate me for.
Exactly. I hate your inability to spell. I don't know if it's because I'm racist or not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, no, you said that before, but we were in your car and you said, look at your fucking skin color, dude. You're not white.
This is a strong start.
This is not
guys.
even hyperbole.
start.
Remember when we were in your car and you were comparing my thigh to yours, acting like the 1 degree of difference somehow made me not white?
Yeah, I mean, I was just pointing out how compared to me, you're just way darker because I'm pale as shit. Yeah.
It sounds like you just grabbed Kaya in your car and started belittling him straight from the airport.
And I mean, I think my argument about how it made you less of a person was really well put together. I don't see the problem.
I guess I must have misunderstood the burning cross in your backseat, but okay.
Yeah. Remember when you were getting in the car, I said, just move the robes over to the side.
Dude, I mean, okay, again, not hyperbole. Every time we got into your car, Charlie told me to sit in the back. That can't be a coincidence.
That's just an actual thing?
No, it's a blatant lie. I never got in the car with Andrew and Kaya. I usually had to do the driving. No, Charlie, you always wanted Andrew's passenger side seat because he leans back and it's comfy. So you would always say you sit in the back, Kaya. I don't recall. No, I sat in the front. I started a civil rights movement. How do you not remember this? We would argue about who gets to sit in the front. I just remember doing a lot of the driving, and then I had to take Tiana cars sometime. That's just
you
being a
did the
Floridian.
driving. We borrowed your parents' SUV so we could all go in one car to Orlando, but that was only one day.
I guess I just don't remember.
Because I remember when we picked them up from the airport, I drove Jackson and Kira back. Yeah. So I think we kind of split on driving, honestly.
Yeah, I think Andrew drove the most thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, Floridians, Jesus Christ, Americans rather, you drive so much. Don't get me started again. Is that the one thing that keeps me from actually moving there, maybe? I still will, I think.
I mean, our public transportation is fucking ass, and everything's far away.
I don't think everything's far away. It's just further away than things that Kaya's used to. That's like, true, relatively speaking, I think things are close.
No, well, yeah, relatively. Yeah. I meant comparatively.
Meanwhile, Kaya can crack open a beer and toss it to the liquor store down the road if you wanted to. I literally could. I mean, that's the fun part. I can just walk down the stairs here, walk 30 seconds, and I'm in the grocery store.
Did we ever talk about the culture shock that Charlie and I were surprised was a culture shock for you about waiting to be seated at restaurants?
We talked about that when they were here in Casino Royale. The Casino Royale episode. I'm gonna bring that one up later again, by the way. Okay, how about this? Let's switch a topic to something more fun. Charlie, I think you're gonna love this one. I think you're gonna get some schadenfreude out of this. Your best pal, OP, just got fired from his podcasting gig with Westwood One. For those of you who don't know, Westwood One is one of the biggest labels for podcasting and broadcasting. They get some like 300 million listeners a week. They work with NBC, MSNBC, the NFL, whatever. Ben Shapiro is on there, I think. So they canceled their contract with OP, Charlie. So OP is now walking. Huh?
What did he do?
He sucked and didn't get views.
There was not an actual, like an act that he did, like spying on people in the bathrooms again or anything like that. It was
He's an obnoxious asshole, which is why Charlie hates him. I mean, he used to drive around in cars insulting hobos or something, and he's just a general nuisance. He hangs around in his friend's restaurant, literally peeling the paint off the walls, being racist to the painter. There's like a painter was in a restaurant and OP looks at him and says, "Hey, can we tell that Mexican to quiet down a little?" And the guy says, dude, I'm Australian. And then OP again says, how do you say quiet down in Mexican? Amazing shit.
What a dick.
Wow.
So, but I wanted to play
That
this
sounds
clip.
like Opie.
Charlie, you're gonna love this. So this man's narcissism doesn't even allow him to admit that he got fired. Listen to this.
There's been a lot of speculation and rumors on the old internet. And I'm here to tell you that, yes, it's true that I'm no longer with Westwood One. We decided to go our own ways. That's right, we have decided to go our own ways. It was a partnership that started a year ago, and it's now over. For now. I did not get fired, and I did not quit.
There is no in-between, OP. I did not get fired.
what?
I did not quit.
It's one or the other, exactly.
Wait, why did he say for now? Like he's desperately trying to get back in bed with them.
I know.
Why did he
Who
leave?
would-
I'd
want to be. He's probably desperate. I mean, listen to the way he says about it. We decided to split our own ways. Us, me, and them together agree. He probably is trying to like leave the gate open if maybe they want to bring him back.
Yeah, he wants to be nice. So, but, you know, when people call it a partnership, like I'm in a partnership with Westwood One, that's a euphemism. You're their employee. And the way it works is they give you money and resources. They pay you money, and in exchange, you collect their advertisers. And if they don't get enough clicks, they cut off your money. That's the definition of getting fired. Okay? Even Charlie's dogs are worked up about OP's asshole.
They can smell the racism.
So OP goes on to, you know, kind of fake thanking everybody, but listen to this. So he's walking on the beach and you can hear the waves. I guess back in the editing booth, he must have thought like that he made himself look soft thanking people, so he smashed cuts to himself repeating that he did not get fired. Listen.
Barbados.
And I just want to thank everybody there for all their help and teaching me how to do this damn podcast thing. Wish them nothing but the best. Remember, I didn't quit. I didn't get fired. It was a partnership that served both parties well, and it's just time to move on. So there you have it. There's the update. Let everyone keep babbling, but I just told you the absolute truth of what's going on.
He absolutely
Sounds like
was
the truth.
fired. He was absolutely fired. A normal human being that ended some business partnership would.
I
like,
don't know, Andrew.
I mean, like,
Did
it's
you hear that smash
suspicious.
cut?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
suspicious. Like a normal person would lead with it, maybe say it once, but you know, maybe there's reason to doubt when he says it 8, 9 times. 10.
When
An
he
honest
smash
person
cuts
needs
to
to
it.
keep reaffirming it. Yeah.
I love how the
more
waves
times
just
you say
cut
it, the
out
more
to him
honest it
yelling
is.
it. Oh my god, what a lol cow. I just got fucked. Charlie, I asked an expert, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts, who's obsessed with OP, making fun of him, if we would have any chance to have our voicemails played on OP's show. He said there's no shot. No way.
Does he have a show anymore? Is he still continuing it on his
So
own?
his show is him walking around with a handheld recorder, which costs like $150. Remember, this guy used to be big. He's a millionaire. He used to make like
Multi-millionaire.
millions of dollars in a single year. What? Opie and Anthony
Yeah,
used to
Opie
be
and
a
Anthony.
gigantic show.
Oh, so he's still.
They were like
still
one of
better than
the.
us.
They were like one of the.
He's not
Besides
better than
Howard
us.
Stern, one of the first like really huge known radio shows.
Yeah.
All over the world.
Not anymore. Jackson, I can guarantee you
Hear me.
that we get more listeners than he does. Easily.
Yeah, but he's a millionaire.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah, so are we. Yeah, we.
Oh,
No, we're
yeah, my
not. Go
money
to
just hasn't
no, we're
arrived
not. Go
yet.
to our Patreon. And make us millionaires.
Oh yeah, I don't know which one's cooler, to be millionaires or beg.
Starving artists.
We're not begging. We're putting out content. All right. As
True.
opposed to
You know what
OP.
needs to happen? Go ahead, Kyle.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Please go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because I was thinking about this yesterday. I put it in group chat, and what I would really love to see, I would love to see by this point, is like a meeting of the minds. I want to see the Opie and Maddox show.
Barbados.
I would love to see that. Just two fallen titans just being self-dick suckers.
Call it the has-beens.
Doesn't Maddox hate racists?
Does Maddox hate racists?
Yeah, Maddox hate racists, doesn't he? Like he's a super
Yeah, but
SJW.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't
he is
matter.
racist?
Well, I don't want to put that out there, but I think I don't know, somebody had leaked the ends where he made like racist comments about Dick Masterson, our buddy from the Dick Show, about how Dick's not even a real Mexican. Look at him, look at his skin tone. He's as Mexican as...
Really?
He's as Mexican as Taco Bell, which is Mexican. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, Dick isn't Mexican, genetic, and not Mexican, but like Latino. So, I don't know. I don't think Maddox is very anti-racist. Would he go along with OP? I don't know. They're both douchebags. I think two big egos on one podcast would be amazing.
I would love to see their show. Just like, it would be a pissing contest of who could be a bigger asshole, who could be a bigger egotist. I'd love to hear it.
It would just be Opie trying to convince Maddox that he wasn't fired.
You know what it would be?
The whole premise of the show.
It would be a solid hour and a half of silence after introductions, because Maddox and Opie would keep editing the show to make themselves look better. To get a null state, nothing, just no show.
The only way to win is not to talk.
Oh, Joe, you would love Maddox's new show. It's all about Godzilla.
Oh god, that sounds about par for the course. Also, Jackson hated the movie too. They shared the same complaints. Jackson, tell me he hated the new Godzilla.
Didn't everyone?
Are people still
No, I got
you for that?
I got fucking annihilated by the Limp Dick Godzilla subreddit and like a bunch of
I
big
was
fans.
super excited for that movie too. It was even more disappointing because all the trailers made it look like this cinematic
Exactly, I said that on
masterpiece.
stream.
But the
Yeah.
final fucking movie was just flashing lights constantly. I had like a seizure 6 times during that movie. I couldn't tell what was happening. The combat between the monsters, the kaiju, was just incomprehensible most of the time, and the storyline with the main, like the characters, the actual human characters, was just so fucking boring and banal.
You just talked about
I hate
humans. You're not allowed to talk about humans in a movie that's 90%.
Well, don't put humans in the movie if you don't want me to talk
Exactly,
about it.
it's
90% of the
90%.
fucking movie.
And that's the main complaint. Listen to this guy mention the humans in a Godzilla movie, as the Godzilla and crew share 30 minutes of a 2-hour movie together.
All right,
mainly
so-
fucking humans.
You guys gave me a perfect segue. Thank you. Have you guys seen the internet? I guess YouTube and Reddit going after this little kid
I think I know of it.
talking shit about
No,
Keanu
what
Reeves on. It was one of those blank reacts
yeah.
videos. Kids react, and I guess the kid said that Keanu Reeves was an epic. I don't know why I'm saying I guess. I literally listened to it.
It was from it was from React, and it was like they react to different memes, and it was that thing where it was
Yes.
like
This
put
opportunity is
end
quite
at
hard to
different
come by.
words, and
Well
eventually
then,
it made legend
amuse
and put a
me.
picture of
Surrender
Keanu
is a
Reeves, and the
valid
kid was
option.
like, he doesn't
I
look like much
promise
of a
I'll be
legend to
gentle.
me. You know, he looks like a kind of a loser, like, you know,
I have the clip, you don't have
being
to.
a literal child, you know, being a literal fucking child.
That's a fucked up part. So I watched the video. It's a bunch of little adorable kids. I don't know. I don't know how old kids are how they look. I guess they're like anywhere between 5 and 12. I don't know. But they can barely talk. Half of them don't even have teeth yet, right? These are little children. And I guess this is a hot take at this point on the internet, but if you're doxing and bullying a kid because he called your movie dumb, oh Jesus, what the fuck are you doing with your time? So I have a clip of this. So this is first of all insulting Minecraft. People got pissed off at this.
Run all you
Minecraft's
like.
like really dead, so I don't even know why this is funny.
You've made some progress.
That monster, the little monster, that gremlin.
Taking this seriously.
We've now been
No matter
demonetized.
what he says though, he's a kid. Who fucking cares?
Well, the internet cares, Jackson. They're losing their fucking minds over it because they're man-children themselves.
It's not about him being a kid and not and making those
All you do
comments.
is
Is why
run.
would you care? Period. If somebody made those comments about something you like. But the kid part is especially egregious when you go to his Instagram page or whatever and you send him mean comments to a fucking 10-year-old. Here's him making the Keanu comment saying, sorry, where is it?
You've got some skills.
He really doesn't look like a legend. He looks like a weird dude adjusting his glasses, trying to look cool with a robotic arm, but he's ultimately failing.
Yeah.
That's kind of rough.
Burn him at the
that's kinda
fucking
rough.
stake.
That's mean,
Crucify
though.
him.
That was mean to Keanu. I feel bad. Keanu, that you didn't deserve that.
Yeah, let's kill him together, Keanu. This is...
We can take him down.
So what I don't get though, I don't know if you guys watched the whole video, but I don't know why this kid specifically was singled out because all the other kids agreed with him. All of them. Here's 2 of them. Here's 2 little girls. They're even more fervent about him, Keanu not being a legend. Listen to this.
He's not a legend. You call this a legend?
Look at the attitude. How is that not adorable? You call that a legend? How do you get mad at this? Come on, the fucking video has like 28,000 dislikes. They're children. They're children.
Well, this is what happens. This is what happens when memes reach critical mass appeal.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you, most of the people sending those death threats don't even give a shit about Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you know
They're
what?
just bandwagoning.
You know what it also is? A bunch of them not only don't give a shit, some of them think they're being funny. Like they're doing the whole like edgy haha joke reaction of how dare you not talk so great about Keanu, you should fucking kill yourself. But then they remember that on the internet you can't really convey sarcasm and you're sending death threats to a child who's probably not gonna get it.
Yeah.
So you're just a fucking moron with no sense of taste or class.
Well, that's when you send a smiley face or edit your.
Yeah, put a wink at the end, that'll make it okay.
Oh god, I hate
Heard what
that
you said,
when
big
people
guy.
denominate their sarcasm, like on Reddit you always see this where they do the /s, like I just use sarcasm in case anybody is offended. I always get offended by that tag. Like you had to point out you're being sarcastic, that's almost offensive. Yeah, it's so patronizing, but I guess you need it. Here's I love this little girl's attitude. This is, teach your kids to be like this. This is adorable.
Did he die or something? Why is he a legend? You can only call someone a legend if they died and they're the greatest person. Like me, I'm a legend when I die.
She's got a good outlook on life, I guess.
Really?
Dude, that's adorable. Like, I'm gonna be a legend when I die. Fucking good for you.
Yeah, no, that's cute. I wish I had that outlook.
How do you watch this shit without just smiling? How do you get... listen, you guys know, I love Keanu Reeves. I fucking love Keanu Reeves, but I had nothing but a smile on my face. I don't know how people leave comments like this.
Like I said, I can guarantee you, if you actually like Keanu Reeves and his personality, you're not going to be the one sending death threats to a kid.
Let's take an even
That's
more...
like the opposite of what Keanu wants. What the hell?
You don't know
Let's
that. Maybe
take
Keanu was one of them. Like he sent it from his official account.
Let's take an even bigger step back and be a fucking adult about it. Who fucking cares what a 7-year-old has to say? What the fuck does it matter?
Or a 17-year-old.
They can barely talk. Half of them had the word legend spelled to them. I don't know, man. Just why? See, this is why I don't scroll down for comments anymore. The only time I ever scroll down for comments, either on Reddit or YouTube, is to get time codes for things that I'm specifically looking for. I'm sure you guys know this. Or I want to know something identified in the video that I saw, like a pair of speakers, and maybe somebody in the comments knows what brand it is. But I never scroll down to get opinions. Are you nuts? That's like looking for food in a sewage. It doesn't work. I just scroll down for information, and I guess this is what fucking happens if you put a little kid on the internet. Jesus Christ.
Kaya, would you like to know one of the hardest struggles of being a modern man on the digital internet age I deal with every single day?
Okay, again, with the racism, I'm not a troglodyte. I use the internet. I am a modern man.
Well, one day you'll catch up.
Andrew.
Yeah, one day you'll catch up and learn this. But I'll be sitting on my tiny little computer and I'll watch that YouTube video or I'll check out that Reddit post and I'll go, you know, this looks interesting, but what's the story behind it? What happened afterwards? Like a I don't know, a 10-second clip. I go, well, are they dead? Like what was the outcome of this? One of the best moments of my life is scrolling down through those comments and the first comment is quote from the video. Second comment is quote from the video. Third comment is vaguely related meme. Fourth comment is someone saying, man, if I was there, I would have done this. And everyone's like, me too. Wow, me too. Wow, me too. And then maybe after literally 10 solid minutes, someone goes, oh, by the way, I found an article about it. Here's what happened. You know, if you actually want to learn something.
That's the online version of when you tell your friend a story about how you got pissed off at somebody and they always have to pretend to be a badass and go, yeah, dude, I would have kicked his ass. No, you wouldn't have. Calm down.
No, of course not.
You would have backed down just like everybody else. Relax. You know what would be fucking hilarious is if we put his home phone number up here as our new voicemail, but only tell people to call in with
the kid who got doxxed.
Only call in with supportive messages and be kind.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be other kids telling him to bathe in milk again.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Kaya, I think you've set up the most creepy sex hotline the world has ever known.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we're like the middlemen for getting 12-year-old kids to talk to each other through our voicemail.
It's like, yeah, me no like Keanu either. Waka goo goo.
You complain about me being racist.
What?
Racist to kids? What? Racist to babies?
Oh, I thought you were doing a Chinese guy.
Wait, now
Maybe I
you're
am
the racist
racist.
again,
Yeah, I am the racist.
So you think just Chinese sound like babies, Andrew? Okay.
Jesus, Andrew.
You jump straight to Asians.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Even with the context of this conversation.
I know.
It's impressive.
I know. That was the joke.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's awesome. Let's ask Keanu. Keanu, do you think Andrew's racist?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow. He was on the show.
Charlie even jumped in there.
Yeah.
Channeled Keanu.
Yeah, that was me.
To wrap it all up, I just want to play this last clip. This is from Kevin Hart, you know, the guy who got booted off the Oscars because he called someone gay like 10 years ago on a tweet. Mm-hmm. Remember that guy? I thought him and Joe Rogan made a good point on their podcast about leaving mean comments, so this is that.
I don't know if it's a cool thing. I think it's usually people that are really frustrated with their lives.
100%. I mean, that's the factual side to it.
I did a joke before. It was like, do you think Michael Jordan leaves YouTube comments? Like, I bet he doesn't.
No. No.
That's not for winners.
No. Not at all.
The type of people that want to get mad and complain constantly about shit like that.
Do you know what it takes to do this right here? I'm going to tell you how I feel right in your comments section, Joe Rogan. You can kiss my... You know what that takes? What do you have going on that you have the time?
It's just a mismanagement of your time.
Yeah. Stop bullying kids, fellas. Do something productive.
I mean, I'm not...
Like me.
I've never bullied a child.
Well, I'm about to
I might
bully...
start.
I've made fun of their race before, but that's it.
So,
Hey, do you want to like end that with a little sarcasm note?
Oh
Andrew,
yeah,
just to cover you?
/S. But by the way, in case any of you out there didn't know, I'm not actually a racist. I know, surprising, shocking.
That's just what a racist would say.
/S. I don't know, winky emoticon, whatever you need.
okay, should we do the ad or should I segue into the next article?
Probably shouldn't follow the ad on the back of like sarcastic racism. They might not like it.
Okay, fair enough. So, to follow up how you shouldn't bully people for not liking a movie you like, I'm about to bully this dipshit who wrote an article about John Wick, but he's an adult. You know, fair game. I just thought this was fucking hilarious. I think this is a great example of why you should never take a critic's word on Rotten Tomatoes or the score the critics give a movie. The title is John Wick, Chapter 2, is a shameful example of Hollywood gun pornography. Here's the article. The sequel to the...
What's the name of the reviewer before you get into it?
See, I don't want to be mean.
Andrew's on Instagram.
I mean, if they're look. I know that there's that whole thing of like you don't want to target people and out people and all that stuff. But if they're a high-profile reviewer for an important review place, people could literally Google the first sentence of this review and find it instantly. There's no reason not to say it.
That's true, but that's still an extra step of effort that
if they want to send off the hate mail. If they want to send off the hate mail, the least they could do is just search this up on their own. We don't need to give them all the information that they need to get there.
Like I try to put some degrees of separation into there because, for example, I could have read the kid's response to the hate he was getting, but I knew immediately that people could Google the first sentence of his reply and find his Instagram. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's fair. On the upside, while you were talking, I Googled the first sentence and found the review so I can read along with you.
Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, his name is, he's an adult, his name is Jordan Hoffman, so whatever. Let's see.
Oh shit, that's the kid's name, actually.
No.
Fucked it.
No. That would be an amazing coincidence. So, this fucking amazing article, he says, the sequel to the Keanu Reeves' sleeper hit might be efficiently slick, but its obsession with weaponry leaves a nasty taste in the mouth. Just for you. What are you talking about? What nasty taste? What you think? A colleague asked as we spilled onto the sidewalk outside a Manhattan screening room. I think I need 2 aspirin, I said, clutching my throbbing head. Do you need...
たれない眠れないとろいめないあなたの見てる正体誰も読めないカルテ不可思議知りたいだけ嘘も現実もどっちも真実だったの本当よ
To be fair, that's how I felt after Godzilla, so I can kind of understand.
Yeah, but you weren't offended by the violence. You were offended by it being boring.
I was offended
That's the
by
opposite.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, oh my god, listen to this fucking douchey tone. This isn't sarcasm, by the way, there's no /s at the end of this paragraph. The critical reaction to John Wick Chapter 2 has been quite positive, and I can understand why. Audiences get to pick and choose, but we critics, the brave soldiers of cinema's trenches hurling ourselves atop grenades to save you from a bad movie, suffer through more junk than you could possibly imagine, especially in the early months of the year. The brave soldiers of cinema trenches hurling ourselves atop grenades to save you from a bad movie.
They're actual heroes, Kaya.
They are. Purple heart for this man. Jordan Hoffman, you get a purple heart.
I told you they have a victim complex.
Unbelievable. Next paragraph. But eventually we'll need to ask, oh yeah, this goes on about how movies like this desensitize us to violence and yada yada. But eventually we'll need to ask, where does this end? Just because we can rattle our brains with bone snapping, aorta snipping, cranium splashing violence, does that mean we have to? Yes! Hallelujah! Fuck yeah!
That sounds pretty cool.
That sounds pretty fucking cool. When I read that paragraph, I was about to open a new tab and go see John Wick 3 again. That sounds fucking awesome. That's a great... If I was John Wick's producer or whatever the fuck, I would take that sentence and use it for promotion, and I would quote this douchebag and make it look like he gave you a positive review. Fucking idiot.
So it sounds like this man has no concept of logic, because he goes, I went to an action movie and I was offended by the action. Like,
very good
it
point.
seems like he doesn't understand that there are movies of other genres out there. He's like,
how could he? He's a film critic.
Why does
goddammit, Andrew.
every single movie ever made have to have violence and be R-rated? I don't get it. Every single one of them. Why can't I, like, choose what kind of movie I want to watch? I'm so sick of it.
Because he's a film critic. He's got to see everything.
He's a hero,
Then get a new
Andrew.
job, you fucking loser.
He can't. He has an art degree in college. That's all I can do.
Fucking wuss. Yeah, his art degree comes into real work here with this paragraph. At what point does this hyperactive, blood-soaked, corpse-strewn video game aesthetic cease being harmless entertainment and become psychologically invasive? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Psychologically invasive? What?
What, was he kept up after the movie?
He thought about it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Again, though, this is a
sounded
good
like
ad.
he might have PTSD.
Fucking pussy. Again, this is a good ad, though. Hyperactive, blood-soaked, corpse-strewn video game aesthetic. Yes, please. One ticket.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome.
Sounds pretty awesome to me. Again, John Wick Chapter 2 is a string of elaborate bullet ballets with only trace elements of a plot, is a hardcore gun pornography, pure and simple. And when the imagery faded, along with the hoots and hollers of the audience, I felt sunk in a crater of guilt, choking on a miasma of shame.
Did he like come in his pants or something?
Yeah, while he was watching the movie, did he actually start sucking off the guy next to him? Like, what is he talking about?
What's he so shameful for? Like, what the fuck? He just watched a movie.
I mean, again, this whole article reads like somebody planted an agent in this review. This is from The Guardian, by the way, The Guardian. It sounds like the producers of John Wick paid this guy to inadvertently make me want to watch it again. A lustily shot sequence teases out one weapon after another, and to one who has never held a firearm and has no intention of doing so, each make and model just sounds like chrome noise, until our hero was handed an enormous rifle in the AR family. That one I've heard of. And he goes on this long rant about how the AR was used in school shootings. As if that has anything to do with the fucking movie. Oh god, I hate
It has
people
everything
like
to
this.
do with the movie.
Yeah, did you see the scene where John Wick barged into a school and started shooting it up?
It's the only way to get rid of the coin.
This is the part that triggered me. The shit that I hate is to one who has never held a firearm and has no intention of doing so. So people who've never seen, held, let alone shot a gun, lecturing us about guns, trying to suck the fun out of a fucking movie, telling us that they're bad. Have you even met a single person who's pro-gun, let alone owns one, or has shot one, or has touched one, has seen one, has heard one? What are...
Kaya, he's got a great point though. That's why I hate Mario games, because I've never been on a giant board game playing with big dice and all my friends. So I can't have fun with it because I've never experienced it. I've never had a magic talking hat, so I can't play it. You know what I mean? He's got a point.
Guns bad, guns kill people, gun bad. Okay, fucking child. Last few paragraphs here. So, it's supposed to be funny when Keanu Reeves as John Wick and his nemesis, played by Common, have to temporarily call a truce when their brutal brawl crashes into the lobby of the Continental. But I don't know, that little dose of intentional comedy wasn't enough to wash the bloody taste out of my mouth.
It's just a fucking Debbie Downer. It sounds like him and all his friends were gonna have a fun day at the movies and he just didn't want to watch it, so he's just finding reasons to be an asshole about it.
Dude, he was there alone, you just...
That's true.
Oh,
maybe with his critic friend.
Yeah.
No, he was not.
Well, yeah, but no, they went together, but it was like a work function. His employee friend didn't want to be there. We have to talk about this movie first.
Okay, last sentence here. I don't think it's overly prudish to wander just where the line of decency is as audience bloodlust continues to get chummed. Yeah, it is. Okay, you are overly prudish, dude, you little semi-Amish bitch. This article is like the woke version of a Christian soccer mom with sand in her vagina writing letters to the studio, I don't know, explaining that Jesus wouldn't approve. Like, this violence, this is not okay. You know how many people get hurt by fucking frames on a screen? Oh my god. So that fuck these people. John Wick is awesome. Go see John Wick.
I feel like the only thing you have to do to get on Kaya's bad side is not like John Wick.
I know, I doxed children, I hurt them. No, for real, don't seek this guy out and don't be a victim. He has enough of a sad, pathetic little existence as it is, clearly. He doesn't need your mean comments.
He's a fucking hero. Give him words of encouragement if you find him.
If anything, donate to him. Try to get him promoted.
He's in the trenches! Fighting the good fight. Throwing himself on a grenade.
Get him a Purple Heart.
Oh my god.
And you get yourself a better VPN.
Oh yes.
That's right, with ExpressVPN, which I'm just going to shut up and let Kaya talk about it.
Okay, ExpressVPN, buddies. I was gonna use this after a segue for the next topic, but this is good enough. I can segue from this into Twitch. ExpressVPN, it's like a condom for the internet, okay? You think nobody's gonna steal my personal identity. You're wrong. People are gonna snoop your, your password. You're gonna get an email from somebody saying, hey, this is your password and now sent me $10,000 in Bitcoin to this address. You don't want that, okay? You don't want websites knowing your IP and what you browse. Here's a fun test for you. This is a URL. I don't know if we're supposed to, if this is okay for us to do during an ad, but I feel like it emphasizes the point. If you think your privacy isn't being raped online, go to history.google.com and see how Google stores the voice recordings of you talking to your fucking Google Assistant and Alexa or whatever. And they even store how many minutes you spend in what app. So if you download a Tinder, Grindr, whatever the fuck, Google knows how many minutes you spend in those apps. All of that shit. Google knows the IP. Google knows your voice profile. Google can tell your voice from your grandma's voice and all that kind of shit, okay? Your privacy matters, so go to expressvpn.com/official, get this thing, at least hide your IP. Okay, hide your location, hide your IP. For less than $7 a month, you can get the same ExpressVPN thing, the membership that I have. I don't know, I pay like $7-9 for it. I don't fucking know. But with our code, you can get 3 months free of the yearly plan, which I actually used, so you can go to expressvpn.com/official, give it a shot, stay anonymous on the internet. I don't know. I'm having a difficult time trying to be succinct with this ad because I could literally ramble on for 10 minutes about this product. And I might
That's
again.
good though, passionate.
Yeah.
I am passionate. This is a sponsor I am very passionate about. Which brings me to the next topic. Twitch. Have you guys heard about this? Twitch is now suing the trolls who screamed gore and porn on Artifact.
Yeah.
Wait, they're actually suing them?
Oh yeah. Is Andrew here? I want him to hear
Yeah,
this
no,
too.
I'm
Okay.
I'm here. I'm listening.
All right, sorry. So this is from Bloomberg and Polygon. So Twitch Interactive Incorporated, the live streaming platform owned by Amazon.com Incorporated, sued anonymous trolls who flooded the site last month with pornography, violent content, and copyrighted movies and television shows. The company said that if it learns the identities of the anonymous streamers who have abused its terms of service named in the lawsuit as John and Jane Doe's 1 through 100, it will ask the court to prohibit them from using the platform and order them to pay restitution and damages. What damages? What happened to you? What are they talking about?
Stock fall or anything like that?
I mean, the only real damage I could think of is if Twitch itself was getting action on them from like the movie studios and shit, but I highly doubt that happened.
I doubt it too.
I imagine that's probably just like a safety precaution, like restitution on what could have happened.
Yeah.
Like playing in-game, Marvel Studios could have been like, well, we expect compensation. You know?
Yeah, but all of these big platforms, they always have a clause that says we are not responsible for what our users put up. Right?
Well, isn't that what
says-
Article 13 changed? Now they are responsible?
That's also not exactly what that clause means. They have restrictions on what they can put up, but what they're saying is, hey man, like, if someone sneaks porn in there or something and we don't catch it right away, there's nothing we can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basic. I just don't.
So they
believe
have
that.
a responsibility, but there's leeway there.
They have
because they can't be active constantly.
They
kind
have
of thing.
responsibility, but not liability, is what they're saying. Like if you're a little kid and you go on Twitch and like all of a sudden someone's streaming like hardcore gangbang porn, or like hardcore violence or something, you're not going to be able to have your mom go, well, it's their fault that this happened to them because they had no control over that. That's basically what it is.
Someone in our live chat just said the damages for having a great time.
My child had too much fun watching Endgame on stream. You need to calm him down.
This is
You
too
better
much more
fucking
fun.
hide yourself.
This is too much
Which
more
is
fun than
coming.
Artifact.
Oh,
Should
that's
they be
an
happy?
interesting question.
I mean, the Artifact was getting what, 200 views before this thing happened?
No, like
Not
2
even.
views. Yeah, not even. Artifact is now down to 13 viewers as of now, and it is still not Artifact. They are both just rebroadcasts of other streams.
Do you think this whole operation was funded and like conducted by Valve just to get Artifact back in the limelight? This was like their re-entry strategy.
Get it in the news.
Gabe Newell's out there like actually pirating movies to put on Twitch.
They'll release a Half-Life 3 trailer on the Artifact section.
I would have
Oh,
him.
that would be fucking brilliant.
It would be.
I've often thought about that. Like maybe that would be the best way of like teasing or announcing something of the caliber of like Half-Life 3, like a massive fan, loved project that they really want. Just like put the trailer out there under like a small account, so that when people see it or whatever, they can call it fake or whatever. But Gabe knows it's real.
I've thought
would be
about
cool.
something similar to that too, where you say you're working on a big project like that, and all you do is just anonymously just drop it somewhere and see if through natural virality it'll just spread without anyone promoting it. Like leave it
But
on
then like half the people would be calling it fake because it's coming from some
Exactly.
anonymous account or
Yeah,
whatever.
but then-
I think that'd be really
That
Imagine
person,
if,
the
like,
owner, could come out later and say, no, this is actually real.
But imagine if like Gabe Newell just made a random Google account just out of nowhere and just uploaded the entirety of Half-Life 3 on it. And I don't know, put the link to it on a fucking Reddit thread or something in the comments. And it's just
comment, yeah.
Exactly. And the idea is, because it's Half-Life 3, it just naturally go completely viral, or would, you know, barely anyone notice.
But like 10 people play it, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's the audience for Half-Life 3.
I've thought about that a lot, Jackson.
It just dies on some forum. I think that'd be so
Jackson,
cool. This is like a little experiment.
I guess like we'll get your channel banned now too. I was gonna say put the Game of Melons trailer on the artifact tab, but I guess you can't.
That's a good idea, actually.
It's just running constantly.
It's gonna auto-ban his
we'll
channel
have our
because
own Twitch. We'll have our own Twitch category soon enough.
You know what you should do, Jackson? I was thinking about this. I know that your game is literally a porn game, and it might defeat the purpose, but maybe do a version where, like, all the sex scenes, it just cuts to black so people could stream it.
Oh, we were definitely planning on doing censored versions so that people could play it even without having to.
It's a good
look
idea.
at our beautiful naked art.
Because I'll be honest, I want to stream it and find a way to fuck myself in it. I think that'd
exactly,
be fun.
Yeah.
I think
so
that'd be great.
actual
turns you
recommendation. An actual tip: make it like an option to where the streamer could hit a button, so maybe it only streams the censored version while they can see the real one. Hang on, let's see. Oh yeah, so tying into this, Twitch said that Twitch's success is due to, in part, to the measures it has taken to create a safe and accessible community for its millions of users. Dude, nobody was watching Artifact before this. Why aren't you happy? What are you talking about, the success? This is the success. People streaming Avengers on your Artifact stream. You have, what, 2 people now? Awesome.
Well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tie this into the ExpressVPN thing. While it appears that Twitch does not know exactly who is responsible for the attack, the company says it will amend its lawsuit with the identified parties if and when the legal names of the such persons or entities become known. This is why you need a VPN. This is why you need to stay
track them
anonymous.
down, though? Do they reasonably have a way of finding out who did it?
Oh, I guarantee a lot of them were just teenagers rebroadcasting the movie and shit that they found on a torrent site. Yeah, I'm sure they could if they really wanted to.
Andrew,
can you sue kids for that?
If they're of age.
Yeah, you can. Andrew, do you
I've been sued.
Yeah. I'm not a
teenager.
Yeah, what?
No, you're being ageist.
What do you mean? I'm just saying you've been sued. I wasn't necessarily saying because you're a child or something. I was just saying, you know.
Yeah, but I said can teenagers and kids be sued for this?
Fair.
Also, it's only allegations.
Yeah.
Reminder, I also only got sued because I wasn't using expressvpn.com/official. Fuck, what was
and
I
it wasn't
say?
even him that did it. It was a burglar that downloaded it illegally to frame him.
Yeah, it's still an allegation.
Yeah.
Fuck, you raped my train of thought here.
little bit of love that I wanna spend on you. But baby, I'll never get that chance to dance that romance with you. Oh no, 'cause you're always hitting and kicking and putting me down. I hope you don't mean what you say, but I keep seeing you sticking around like I can't get enough, so I stay. And I wonder how my hand would feel intertwined with yours. As of now though, what are you doing? Nothing but closed doors. My girls are daddy, soon daddy. Just say hi, kiss me off, punch in the face. And if I should compliment her, she starts to chase.
Hey, that was a direct attack.
Oh no, the wildcat found my hiding place.
Stupid octopus. Take it back.
So, how am I an octopus?
How am I a cat?
Well, cats are cute.
Go away.
Can we get along? You're so headstrong.
There's no way. Go away. So long.
Just talk to me and you will see.
That's not fair. Using flair, you dummy. I've got myself just a little bit of love that I wanna spend on not you, 'cause baby, I'm afraid you'll say that it's not okay with you. 'Cause you're always laughing and joking. You look like a clown, but I hope you mean what you say.
I do.
And I wonder what you would think if I let my pride down, let it sink. Could we hold hands, kiss, live our lives in gentle bliss. I'm not talking about you. You're not my prince in this. I'm not a daddy, soon daddy. I am a jello, and I'm not that me. I'm not blushing, I was just rushing and forgot the sunscreen.
Your smile's really cute though.
You'll never see deep underneath my pigtails.
Alright, I just wanted to let you know. Yeah? Are you okay?
Yeah, well, hey, are you free today?
Oh, why do you want to know?
It's not like I like you, okay?
Alright, cool, where do you want to go? We could rent a boat and sail, find a pony and feed it some juicy kale.
No, that sounds really stupid.
Okay, well how about a classy dinner by candlelight? Scary stories on the night, so that I could hold you tight.
And get Cheeto crumbs on me? No way! Okay, I think you're a little dense. I really don't like all this talk you have in the present tense. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. So listen here, buddy, it's all just a big fantasy you see inside of your head. No! So just say goodbye.
Whatever.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I'm not a daddy, soon daddy. Hey, I can keep your body even in this dress.
Off the grass, so let's just go to the park, I guess.
You won't even know what to bring.
Oh, come on, will you please just say yes?
Jeez, fine, Baka Taco. It's not like I'll enjoy it or anything.
What's the hurry?
人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首は折らないで見捨てないでどこも行かないで強く締める吐くまで締める人がいないいないといい成績でしょねえねえいい子でしょかわいい子でしょねえねえいい子でしょ苦しい愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい重圧を置いて止められ体大きくなっても小さい首は苦しくなる足りなくなる人が足りないクラスの誰にも負けないきれない子でしょあの子よりもこの子よりも誰も誰も待ちをてよマイクハングラあなたに告白を嘘みたいでしょあなたが好きなの聞いたらいあなたが愛して愛して愛して全部あげるあなたにあなたに全部背負ってもらうよ足りないあなたが足りない離さないの愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい離さない苦しいもっともっとね幸せな
Haven't you heard?
Shit, man, I don't know why. Fuck, damn it. Okay. That was a monkey wrench in the wheel.
Sorry to break up your legal battle.
No, because
I slipped out.
Fuck, I was laying out my episode notes so I can have good segues. Okay, I guess this was it. Twitch alleges in the lawsuit that the
tripped over the power cord. We are aware of the outage and currently working on a fix. Please visit Status Discord app for updates.
Enter stage left Discord fanboy. Bad Wumpus. Does he need glasses?
This made Wumpus laugh. He also doesn't need glasses. He was actually practicing a wicked kickflip and caught a crack in the concrete, tripped and pulled the wire. He got it on the second attempt, though, if that's any consolation. The Wumpus was laughing that day.
Didn't one of the Discord staff reply to your video that you did on it saying that they don't do this kind of shit?
Yeah, they said the guy's name was like Shu or something. He said that they would never respond to like an actual serious thing with their little stage play.
But they did. But they had, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we do this on a bonus
they have
episode or something?
many
We read the
times.
whole response.
Yeah, from our
Yeah.
support ticket, which he said they never do. So I'm guessing the the Wumpuses and the Schmeckeldorfels, they don't communicate in the office. So they're still role playing when they shouldn't be.
Oh my lord.
Fuck. Just say you're offline, dude. You know?
Just be like, hey, sorry guys, we're working on it.
This sucks. Instead of going, yeah, Wumpus was doing sick kickflip, bro.
Imagine like you're in a professional setting and you had a Discord meeting set up. It looks like they're down. Check out this link. What does it mean?